New York.
Yeah, but he hasn't lived in New York.
He can't
Yin,
leave New
Yin,
York.
he hasn't lived in New York for longer than I've been in the Smash scene.
He's only in New York. I stand by it.
Okay, anyways, as we argue about DeBuzz's
Done with
state of
Rituals
residence,
Lies. We are
getting here into winners round 4, Beast versus Jackal, Yoshi versus Pokemon Trainer, and Yin.
Egypt.
Double jump
versus
armor
the
can
X-Men. Egglay, boom, get caught up by the Nair. Oh my gosh.
Okay, welcome back to 404 commentary here. Find the back here to reset to neutral. Beautiful Egglay to catch the landing, but not able to find too much more. Both players just swinging as they find an advantage state, but Beast with a parry to find a little bit extra advantage. However, Yoshi just deals so much damage.
Side note, I did just find out Talking Ben is syrup, so shout outs to chat for helping elucidate that. I think that's
I knew
the word.
that.
I didn't.
That seems like a you problem.
Fair enough, but you know what's not a me problem. Pharaoh being off stage, bro has got to get back. Ooh, the egg pop.
And trying to find the waveland to platform, but just missing it, finding the air dodge instead, calling out the shield with the flare blitz, and Beast, when the going gets rough, the flare blitzes get going, and unfortunately that one not quite working out, but if you know Beastie, and you know that, that will not deter him in the future.
Oh, not at all. Look at this, getting ready for the pollen pup and that vine whip. All right, not able to find it, and now Pharaoh giving him the size 9 Tims and now lighting him up. That dinosaur tail, absolutely amazing, but we forgot the dragon tails.
Well, Yin, unfortunately, there's going to be no training your dinosaurs, no training your dragons here, as Charizard says, get the heck away from me, all the way to the Blast Zone. Beast not giving those iframes any opportunity to get work done. But it's going to be the jump armor into the up air. Pharaoh somehow converting an advantage state and a stock off of what seemed like Beast's one hit and one advantage state. That was insane.
Absolute immaculate from Pharaoh. And now look at that, trying to get that out of shield. But Beast playing so patient now, trying to pick his spots a little bit more careful, as you kind of need to do where Pharaoh has been dicing you. All right. Oh my gosh, the aggressive pollen puff try to get the stock, but you know what? He's gonna eat a boot for that one.
Trying to eat something, but unfortunately Yoshi is not a huge fan of those leafy greens, trying to stay.
Ooh, dead. Absolutely
From Ivy Sword, cooking up something special, and
all right, we got Pharaoh taking that boot from the Zard, and now Beast on his main man, the Zard. Can he go ahead and seal it up and clutch it out?
Yin, I very much believe he can, trying to find the up tilt, despite what the in-game tips say. Those wings not invulnerable by any means. Finding the reverse hit in there, but not confident in the flare blitz, and that one's gonna cost him. Pharaoh is ready, and Yoshi cosplay or no, he is Giga Brain. Yin, I don't know how well do you know Pharaoh?
I don't know the Yoshi cosplay reference, I'll tell you that much.
He wears, to every large tournament, he wears a Yoshi cosplay.
Oh, the more you know. That's raw.
Yeah. But, I was gonna say, I don't know how much you know about him, but this man is known as the Yoshi Labber. He knows more kill confirms with this character than anyone else. Pioneered everything you could ever want out of drag down back air and putting it on full display to close that game 1. Speaking of combos, though, it's going to be Beast opening up with a nice 3-piece into a ledge trap, but Yoshi with that air drift, right, that air acceleration is just so hard for a character, even as fast as Squirtle, to pin down.
Absolutely. But now, you know what? Once you got Beast pinned, if you're Pharaoh, you're going to be dishing out some pain. 81, 91. Look at this. Back-to-back hits coming through. And wow, Pharaoh using that double jump armor to punish the hit from Beast too.
Yeah,
brutal.
right. The amount of situations Pharaoh has found to punish successful hits off Beast must be so incredibly frustrating, as well as Beast just feeling like he's got the perfect mix-ups with these up tilts, right? With these ways to catch Yoshi's these aerials, and then still just not able to find their mark. The seismic toss here, no, it's just gonna be the fourth though to take some stage positioning. Beast not feeling like he was gonna land on platform with how close to the ledge he was there, and as a result, Pharaoh gonna get another shot at this toss.
Absolutely, and you know what? You can't complain, especially when you got the schnoz at the ready.
Beast is pissed.
He might be a little pissed, and you know what? It was showing off, bada bing, bada boom, with that explosion to take that stock.
He went from an immediately like frustration pop off to immediately taking the stock and getting an excited locked in pop off. And that is called channeling your frustration into that passion and using it to fuel your rage, fuel your success. Beautiful drift back to avoid double Yoshi forward air. Pharaoh going all the way out, but again, not gonna find his mark. The juggles and the platform trapping here from Ivysaur are so strong, but once again, Yoshi just impossible to pin down when he has that double jump online.
Yeah, that double jump armor has been coming through to save Pharaoh a bunch. And look at that. I love that B reverse to go ahead, reposition outside of Beast's range.
Every Yoshi loves to use egg lay there on the B reverse to go underneath platform, whether it's around the ledge or drop through it. Pharaoh doing it on the platform there is very creative, and frankly, Beast is not quite ready for it. He's looking for the forward air. I like the high route from Pharaoh, but Beast gonna catch the panic option after the fact, and gonna not be scared of the egg, realizing, hey, Yoshi actually doesn't have a confirm off of this, and if I just play it patient, I have all the time in the world.
Look at that. That down throw dish out a little bit more damage. That breath be doing damage,
wow.
But so are the wings beating down upon Pharaoh's head, and now securing ledge.
Yeah, and that down smash just swung straight through the egg and still found the punish. That was a really creative option. Beast mixing his mash there at the last second to just find the tech as Pharaoh was swinging the up smash, so it didn't find its mark. The egg lay, though, at 160, Charizard has that extra jump, though, so still able to fly his way right back. Even the fastest up smash in the game isn't going to do it, though, and Pharaoh, with the very rare down smash, gonna close it out. He has a chance again, but a ways to go.
87. Ooh, oh my gosh. The landing to secure the Vine Whip. I know we just talked about Pharaoh having a ways to go, but he went to the roof. That's where he went. He was out of there.
I was going to say he had a ways to go, but instead he got on the wrong side of the highway. He went backwards. He was supposed to close the percent, but against Ivysaur there, where do you go as Yoshi, right? Like, look at this. You have to contest with, if you drift in fully, right, they just B reverse Vine Whip. If you drift out, as we saw, you just get Vine Whip. If you just try and fall straight down, Beast just waits and up airs you. There is literally nowhere to go in that position as Yoshi against Ivysaur. And Beast just did a beautiful job finding the opening, and they're using the small lightness of Squirtle to get out of that F tilt from Yoshi at a very early percent.
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful, but now Pharaoh starting out right out of the gate with a little bit of percent into the ledge trap, and now trying to secure their way through. I love Beast using that long lingering dash attack to secure the hit, and now boom, we got a little bit more pressure. Look at that patience from Beast right now. All of a sudden, game one might have been Pharaoh's favor, but Beast has got the tempo turned up to 11.
Very engine of the double jump armor. Beast thought he had waited it out, thought he'd line up the pollen puff, but nope. It was the Yoshi double jump ready, and unfortunately the egg lay, no, he's still gonna make it back. That was a crazy route from Pharaoh.
Hey, you know what? You got to be careful because this Yoshi knows how to schmoove, but he also knows how to schmoove right out of the building because Beast finding that up throw, and wow.
I'm sorry,
using
did
the
Beast
up
just try and
smash?
start? Yeah, he up smashed there to try and put Pharaoh in the tech chase situation on platform to find the follow-up, but Pharaoh just not quite ready for it, and in doing so didn't DI it right, which if he had done so would have put him in the tech chase. So because Yoshi's light, he got floated off, and now though just taking 80, 100 completely unanswered, that back air barely not going to do it, but very few resources left, able to at least put his feet on the ground to get them back, but now has to deal with it again. And you never fought a Charizard like Beast, except when you're fighting Beast, and Well, Pharaoh is just
Hey.
simply getting outclassed in the matchup right now.
There ain't no time to prepare anymore. As you said, Beast is the only man of his kind, and he is ready and willing to abuse the fact that you aren't prepared. All right, grab, down throw. Ooh, love the look for the up air, being able to reset, but not able to find it. Don't matter.
And
Pharaoh!
that was at 64 yin with bad
You're
DI.
dead.
That's going to be it. Yoshi's heavy too, and floaty, remember. So he dies off those side blast zones just a little bit later. It's not going to matter at the end of the day. Pharaoh is tweeting, most likely, or taking some notes. Hard to say from here, but very good
There's a
stuff to
phone
him.
involved. That's
But
what
at the
I
end of
know.
the day, right, there's, Yin, when you're looking for rare Charizards, right, there's Charizard, there's Shiny Charizard, there's Shiny Marked Charizard, there's Pokerus Zard, there's Shiny Marked Zard with Pokerus, and then there's Beast Charizard, which is one of a kind.
How many Zards are there?
Well, marks are just the thing in Pokemon collecting.
I mean, I grew up a Pokemon fan. It's gotten past me. This is the moment I turn into Gen 1er.
I was gonna say nothing. It may have gotten past you, Yin, but nothing has got past Beast Charizard this game. He really was like, okay, you're contesting the Squirtle and you're contesting the Ivysaur very well, but I'm just gonna play Charizard and see what happens. And from that point, he never looked back. Right, swapped to the Ivysaur at a couple times to find some great pressure, just like that Vine Whip. Right, beautiful checkmate from him. But for the most part, it was the Dragon type show, and really, Pharaoh just never had an answer. That was
Honestly,
that back air
spitting.
was
Oh my
disgusting.
gosh. Back throw, back air is a war crime. You can't say anything more for that. But wow, with that Beast getting winner side of top 16, joining the likes of Zamba, Guy, Talking Ben, not Syrup, Talking Ben.
Well,
two
Talking
different
Ben,
people.
formerly Kenshi E-Boy,
No,
formerly
two different people.
Syrup.
Two different people.
Yin gaslighting the audience. He's here to lie to you.
Jackal, Web JP, and Leon. I wish Syrup would have shown up, especially with the with Steve not being banned anymore. That would have been sick.
I wish